Hey, look alive. Well, as live as you can be, I guess. How's everybody doing? This fine. Okay, it's not fine. Just another day for me, if I'm being real here. It's going to be a short session tonight, only going for about an hour. Because I have to meet with Ben at around 7 o'clock to discuss the next 24-hour charity event. And that it's pretty important to me, as you guys already know, throughout the last few years. I always look forward to those events. I mean, I don't. My body hates me by the end of the event, but I just like the atmosphere. It's going to be a little different this year, though, because of COVID and all that. We're all going to be streaming from the safety and comfort of our homes, which means I can probably get an actual nap in the middle of it while someone else plays another game. Sound a bit tired. You good? I'm just a little mentally exhausted from outside elements. Just to be completely transparent, I appreciate you asking, but there are times where I just get a little down, where things happen outside the realms of YouTube and Twitch, where it's out of your hands, or it just depresses you for a bit.
It's Hell World 2020. It ain't gonna get much better from here on out, Slim.
Did you legit just called me son?
Slim.
Slim. Okay, I was going to say this motherfucker.
What the fuck? No.
Yeah, I was like, you've been blocking too many Twitter trolls. You're
All right.
really talking to your best friend. But
so interestingly enough, you're deciding to do a thing over Kingdom Hearts, and I realized, hey, you know what's timing with this? I got a mouse in my house. Mouse, Kingdom Hearts.
That's tonight. I'm gonna go reserve my spot before I finish my dinner.
Damn straight. Speaking of, I'm gonna go back to stirring that pasta up.
Yeah, you go right ahead. I'm likely gonna be at Demix by the time you get back. So
you're likely gonna be at Demix by the time I graduate.
Likely to graduate. Where are you going? Going to school?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm joking.
Oh damn! I thought you were back in school. I was like, good on you, dude.
I can't afford to go back right now, dude.
Hey, Caddy, thank you for tuning in, dude. I hope things are going well on your end. Yeah, I'm dead because I was testing out the strategy to make sure it was working, and we'll see what happens when we continue on. But I did between sessions go back and grinded a few Heartless just to get my drive gauge back to 3, so I can summon again and just to have a little more consistency with these strats. But again, it's a very do or die sort of. It's a very do or die sort of moment here with this, especially because we're close to 1,000 Heartless battle. But before that, we have to do what is probably even worse. We have to fight Demix. And then after Demix, we have that whole Final Fantasy gauntlet, where if I die there, I have to go back and fight Demix. And I'm not looking forward to that, because Demix sucks. Hey, Knuckleball, thank you for the tier 1. 9 months, that's a baby. I need to know the child's name for research. Joe's not happy because he had to factory reset his PC. Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully the issue at hand, it has been remedied. And thank you for those that complimented me on my weight loss. I do appreciate that. I am now on a new routine after this last monthly weigh-in. Don't hit me, please. All right, thank you. And now the real test to see how much this new regimen is going to affect my weight loss in particular, because the diet's not changing. The diet's been doing really well for me over the past 3 months, because I'm down 30 pounds since I started the routine, and I'm really happy about that. But after a bit, I plateaued, and when you plateau, it means your body's now used to what you're doing, so it's not to change it up. Either make it more rigorous or, confuse your body.
Dance, water, dance.
All right, let's try it. I'm expecting a lot of deaths, by the way, because I do have an idea of what to do now. I'm still expecting to fail really hard, especially now that I'm live streaming. And all my brain cells go into, like, different things at once. Looking for a specific number. Okay, I'm going to go here. Go to Trinity. Get some distance. Ultima. And I already fucked up, because That last water clone's supposed to die, and I'm supposed to do the End of Trinity as Demix is unconscious, and that's supposed to do a lot of damage. I'm actually not gonna. I'm gonna just die right here because I need him to lose all that health. Yeah, so the idea, because I got this from a couple of speed runs, is we're going to use Trinity when we get to around 30 to 25 water clones. Thankfully, there's a nice little buffer on that. And then we have to make sure that by the time we do the end of Trinity, Demix is stunned so that he takes the full frontal force of that Trinity attack. That will shave off about a good bar and a half. And, I mean, it's still got work to do, but after that, I'm going to summon Stitch. And the remainder of the fight is just a spam reflect and hope Stitch licks my MP bar.
Dance, water, dance.
Who joins my Discord call?
Jason and I.
Oh, okay. How's it going, guys?
Alright. You enjoying your dancing good time?
I don't know.
It's okay.
Ah, shit. I keep losing the damn ultimate. I want to do the damn thing. You know, let's just see how far this could take me.
Let's go. Take this. It's over.
That was what I was expecting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's good. Again, just for everyone that's joining in tonight, it's gonna be a very short session today. It's only gonna be about an hour long. After around 7 o'clock, I do have to leave the Discord call and get in contact with Ben to start the preliminary setups for the next charity event.
Dance, water, dance.
When's that gonna be?
It's always the first weekend of November when Daylight Savings Time ends.
Alright.
So I want to say, hold on, give me a second here. I can give you a concrete date on that right now. It is likely going to be November 7th.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up a guide on the on my left monitor just so I can see if there's any particular stuff you should be going for.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's bad timing. I didn't get them all. They weren't bundled up. That was really bad. Oh, well, we'll keep going.
Yeah, this is it.
Hey, John Gonzo, thank you very much. Stream, Johnny, stream. Piss! Piss!
Pass, Johnny, pass!
Did I catch the PS5 reveal? I got it after the fact. I couldn't watch it live because I was in the middle of handling some things. And I did some preliminary thoughts on my Twitter, but we can go ahead and talk about it for the remainder of this live stream if you want to do that for the sake of conversation.
I mean, first off, I think they did a great job on that.
I thought the
honestly.
presentation itself was really good, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I know there's bias
No,
in
it
me
wasn't.
saying that. There's bias in me saying that because I'm a bigger Sony fan than I am Microsoft. And I'm just more interested in their exclusives and what's available on PC later down the road.
Dance, water,
But
dance.
I thought it was really nice. We should probably start with. Well, actually, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. You guys can start talking if you want to.
I don't know.
Well, do
So-
you want to start with 16 or?
Let's start with the
Well-
price actually, because I feel that's like
Okay.
what everyone's talking
The,
about.
the price is
Not
about
even
what I
that.
was expecting. That was about what I was expecting for. Jason, you go.
So the big thing that I want to talk about though is the presentation itself, because constantly we're getting word that all these PlayStation and PC exclusives are getting edited to PlayStation exclusive only.
Wait.
Well,
Why did I spin?
I'm a little confused.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they're saying that these games are PlayStation 5 and PC exclusive.
Right.
And then they completely retracted that statement,
Well, fuck.
pulled down the trailer, and then re-uploaded the trailer saying PS5 only.
Well, I know that for Demon Souls, is that what the other games do, or?
It was with a couple titles, yes.
So wait, they didn't even want us saying, they didn't even want the trailer saying PS5 console exclusive, also available for PC, really tiny in the bottom either. They didn't even want that.
Yeah, they don't want that. And
But-
then they said there is no plans for a PC version.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
And that's what I hate.
Yeah, in general, I thought they did a great job. There's plenty of titles I'm excited for. I'm probably not gonna get right away. Gonna wait. I think, like a lot of other people, I think Ratchet's gonna eventually be the one that tips me over at that point, whenever that gets release date. But like, I think how they're handling stuff like Miles Morales with the PS4, PS5 thing is really smart. Because it sounds like if you have the PS4 version, it will upgrade to the PS5 version whenever you get the console at that point. So
I mean, I'd hope.
well, especially considering the stuff that they were pulling with like Last of Us and stuff like that early on in the PS4's life, where it was like not even 5 months after it came out on PS3, it came out on PS4 remastered, you know, at full price. So.
I don't know. It's gonna be a weird time. I'm honestly hesitant on even buying the thing at launch, and the only reason why is because the 50% yield rate.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit on it, but I won't deny that they definitely got a lot of stuff going for them, and I'm big fan of what they're doing with the PS Plus like gold stuff right now with like that instant collection kind of deal.
Never buy a console at launch, but I want it now.
Well,
I
usually
mean-
first console versions usually have all the problems in them,
Yeah.
so
And that's why I'm worried whenever they announce that 50% yield problem. If half of your systems are dying on the production line,
yeah.
it's not good.
Will your save transfer over? Well, I think they said that the PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4 games, especially with that.
Select
instant
PS4
collection, so-
games.
Oh, select ones. Okay. Well, I think any
Yeah.
that you can play on PS5, I think you can transfer the saves over, even just through the PlayStation Cloud or anything like that.
It'd be stupid if you couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying for cloud saves anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know. Like, well, first off, I can't even pre-order it now, even if I wanted to, because pre-orders are pretty
Yeah.
much out everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm gonna get the damn console later down the road, but is there incentive to buy it now? I think is the real question. And I don't think there is. There's no reason to buy it now. There's stuff to look forward to later, but you know, hello, welcome to new consoles at launch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since the beginning of time.
Like,
Well, not even that. There's no. What good game is a launch title for this system? You can't say Miles Morales because that's releasing on PS4 as well.
yeah. I know some people are going to upgrade with Devil May Cry 5, but
Oh,
that's
fuck
gonna be
that,
a
I am.
little bit
I
later.
totally fucking am. I want that Virgil. I want that. I'm gonna, actually,
The worst kept secret of all time.
Why did I summon Chicken Little? I'm just gonna die. Kill me.
That's defeating.
Sing
Sounds
me a
good.
Requiem, Demix.
Speaking of which, can we talk about the tweet that Disney put out the other day with Chicken Little?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
They posted a thing about like fatherly support, like showing Chicken Little, and everybody was just like, "Have you seen the movie?" Just like, no, his dad is awful in that film. What are you talking about?
Oops.
Try avoid getting hit. That might help you.
Have you ever tried not dying, John?
I mean,
That might help.
looking at the guide,
That's
there-
actually real. Okay, I'll admit though, I never thought of using Trinity Limit for the water gauges. I think it's actually really fucking smart.
yeah, the guide I'm seeing, the person's using them for the actual Demix part, and then like using Genie for the summon. I'm not sure if that would help, but
Activating
Genie
reflected
does hit-
midair is a really
Genie-
bad idea.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It looks like it got blown up by Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah, in particular, they're using Valor Genie for that.
Valor Genie just hurts in general. I'm not sure how
Yeah.
well the damage will scale in this mode, but
I
Valor
remember
Genie is
using
enough.
him for my first few runs of like Data Marluxia. I remember.
Disney releases a line of black and white themed clothing, and their tagline is "Always dress your best," and their kind of mascot for it is Cruella Deville.
What?
That would be funny.
I thought you said it. Okay, the way you were talking, I thought they actually did that shit.
Yeah,
I wish they would. I really wish they would. It's like you guys realize she wanted to get the dogs, right?
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do the finishing leap. Shit. Oh. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh no!
I've seen it throughout. Yeah, all right, let's talk. All right, let's talk 16.
All right, Final Fantasy 16 is what they opened with. I
Yeah.
am-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, God,
I'm
I
excited.
have so much
Well,
to look forward to that when that game.
dude! After 3+ games of technological futuristic shit, I'm grateful. I'm grateful they're going back to Knights and Knaves.
Yeah, will 16 be the new 9? Is what I think thematically is
No,
what I saw.
it needs all of the fucking nostalgia for Final Fantasy 9 had, and 9 had a fucking ton of it.
Yeah, like I remember like somebody pointed it out. Like this is the first like brand new like setting for Final Fantasy not taken from something else in like over 13 years or something like that. It's like ever since Final Fantasy 13, like.
Well, how many games in the franchise are actually fantasy based though? Because I mean, you kind of got the first 6, of course.
1 through 6, 9.
They're all fantasies, just different flavors of it.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Well, I mean, like
more traditional.
not futuristic fantasy.
Knights of Damn Fantasies. Then you got 1 through 6. You got. I would
9.
technically count. I mean, as much technology as they had, I almost count 8, but that's actually kind of long for me to do that. At least it's more modern, but not really all that. So 10. I would count 10. Say Sans Anarchin.
I'd say 10 is close enough too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just-
6 is just
I don't know.
champ right there. But I can't
I'm
make
happy
anything
for
out of
folks.
it right now.
With 16, it's very much needed after such a long dry spell and the
Yeah.
catastrophe that was 15 and the 13 series.
Yeah.
Which you might as well lump 15 in as the 13 series.
Well, it was versus 13, so allow for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mr.
I
Yozora.
yeah, right. I platinum 13 by sheer. I mean, not 13. Well, that too, but
Yeah, you did
I
platinum.
15 by. I platinum 15 by sheer accident.
By sheer
but-
accident, really?
No, like you don't understand. I really wasn't going for the platinum trophies.
Yeah.
Then as soon as I camped out again and got the last skill for Ignis on the campsite, I clocked the bottom path. I was like, okay, there it is.
What I do?
You see, that reminds me like when I was playing Spider-Man. It was just like, you don't even have to technically 100% the game in order to get the platinum for that. So when it showed up, I was like, wait, what? Because I don't think you need to do any of like the secret photos or stuff like that, which is still technically part of the game, but...
Matt in the middle of camping. I'm covered with a platinum trophy.
Wait.
I've come up
Wait,
with
this isn't cup noodles?
Of course not. They're not as delicious as cup noodles. God, that's fucking
But-
dumb advertising. Somebody
As
told me they were
kind of
trying.
like... Go
They
ahead.
were. Sorry, you were saying.
Now you go.
This timing is,
Oh, well,
okay. I'm learning new
They were
things.
trying to be all like, that was the most sarcastic take we had. I was like, if that was satire, you win a fucking Academy Award. I was pretty damn sure that was a straight up advertisement.
Dance, water, dance.
Good times, good food, good beer.
I actually just made
Yeah,
some shrimp
but-
with Alfredo. It was actually pretty fucking good.
Too bad I can't.
Well,
eat
where's
that.
the noodles?
Oh, that's right. You can't. Yeah, I know you can't. Wait, remember when we saved your life? That TOG.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. I delivered. We were at this one. We were at this like Chinese Japanese restaurant, and I put in an order for some food. I asked if it had sushi, if it had like any shellfish in it. They said no, and then they served me the food, and I didn't realize it. I bit into a shrimp, and I'm allergic to crab meat. For some reason, Demix's water attack is treated as ice damage. Yeah, I mean it's melted ice.
Yeah. Just because there's no technical water damage in this game, so it's treated as ice. Yeah. We won't get that until Cage 3.
No. Wait. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to think between Birth by Sleep, 3DS, and well, what else fucking matters? And
Balloon.
No,
We also got the, I mean, the best part of the entire Sony press conference was the fact that the merchant's back.
right.
Oh yeah.
By the way, who do you think had the better E3? Sony or Jeff Haley's Twitter?
I love that.
Oh,
yeah.
what? Oh, the little damn water. He was stunned, and his water pillar still went out.
Oh,
Oh, that sucked.
it looked like he just straight up squirted.
Yeah.
In the guide video I was watching, what was hilarious, they had Demix in the final part of Trinity, and then the final part just made it look like Demix skyrocketed with a water blast off.
There's some good stuff on the PS4 to at least get people something, even if it's like already on
Yeah.
the PS. I mean, the PS5 just to like until they try to.
I'd say like L, like even that instant collection from PS4, like over half of those games I still haven't got a chance to like sit down and play for, so that would be enough to like fill in the early time of the system.
It looks like Trinity Limit's your best bet here, dude. Like,
Yeah.
chug in either and do it again.
Yeah, through the guide I'm watching, they're using Trinity a lot on Demix post water clone.
Dance, water, dance.
Oh, Silver's rating.
I actually don't mind when he goes into dance water dance. 'Cause it's kind of a respite.
Yeah. Like, this is always the part people keep talking about, but in honesty, it's the like relaxing part of the fight.
Not in the data rematch though,
Time to
when
reflex.
he gets like.
Hey,
fucking,
Uncle.
like-
Yeah,
I appreciate the
only
raid.
real-
Thank you very much.
Only really on the final one, the 99 one, because you gotta be a little bit more careful on that.
Yeah, you know what? When I first got the Demix for the first time, like in this playthrough, like I kind of forgot. Wait, was the 99 in the Tater rematch, or was that just the
yeah, the 100
Other
clone
way.
is the data.
Is the data okay?
Dance, water, dance.
I'm just waiting for him to like pull off a Uzumaki barrage or something like that.
So, any of you guys play Crystal Chronicles?
No, I have not. Not even know.
Had plenty of friends that did back in the day. Never got a chance to play it on my own.
Because I was doing the Machette Manor, and the boss battle is between a Gigaslord and a Lamia named Maggie. And my first thought was, how
You
do they
piece of
fuck?
shit.
Like, there's a giant, like, 1.5 to 2-story Gigas, and then there's Maggie, which is nowhere near that, and a little Lamia. How does she achieve penetration? Do you think Jack, like, throat fucks her and she doesn't, like, blow her head off whenever he attacks?
I would say it's a video game, but then you also have Skitty and Whale Lord, and yeah.
I'm kind of curious about that now. It's like, it's only because, like, the world that I'm in is, like, leaves you with a really big question. Like, how did that happen? How does that happen? What is interspecies marriage being in the world of the demons of Final Fantasy?
I got greedy.
You were thinking of Jack Moss's giant penis.
I was more like got these two fuck without breaking the other one.
Tonight on Will It Breed?
What if it was purple?
Dance, water, dance.
Oh god, what if they're kids? What would a half for me a kid look like? Would Jack be the one that gets pregnant?
I remember when I made my alternate account in 14, and in my lore, it's the mother of the character that's my main.
Yeah.
But she's a Rogadin, which is like the ogre race basically, to equivocate it to something. So it's like, oh, that's great. Wait a minute, because my main character's a Lalafell.
Oh
I
god.
was like, oh, that's some hot skitty on Wailord action going on right there.
You don't lose the Lalafels.
yeah, don't lose the Lalafell. You can lose the Rogadin, not the Lalafell. Yeah, Demex is right. Uh-oh. I kind of forgot to summon Stitch. Stitch, if you can lick my MP bar, that'd be great. This is a bad idea.
Oh, it totally is. Another Trinity of them, it might do them in.
Will It Breed? Hosted
Actually,
by
I don't
Dr.
like it when
Animal.
Stitch does that stun. Because that
Yeah,
throws me
it's
off.
like the one-
That throws
it's
me
like
off
the
so
one-
much.
This is the one fight where the stun is actually bad for you.
At least on critical move.
Yeah.
If there's going to be a host for Will It Breed, it's going to be Hojo.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It would have to be hosted on like HBO or something, because you know he's gonna have his cock in his hand when he fucking talks to the program.
Yeah, I was thinking MTV on that, or like TMZ.
Hojo would not be able to keep. Hojo would be jacking it the entire fucking thing. No way in hell you would host that on MTV.
I don't know why. Hojo with a cock in his hand was is what ultimately did me
I
in.
must experiment it.
Hojo with a cock in his hand ultimately did it. Man, that's what Alphana said, right? No, Lucretia. Lucretia. But really, how bad of a fucking dork loser does Vincent have to be for that? He carried a printer material for like 2 whole games for that woman, and then she went off and fucked Hojo. That's like some real self-esteem destroying shit there, man.
I did the wrong thing at the wrong time. God damn it. Oh, he still got hit by it, though.
Give me strength. Hurrah! Back off. Take this.
I love that you guys like absolutely ruined my legit chances of going through FF7 and Final Fantasy 9.
Why?
Because with 9, I mean, I had it as a kid, but I didn't have a memory card, so that was a big
poor
issue.
bastard. Wait, you should have gone for the Excalibur run.
No. But I ended up watching Brain Scratch with the Grand Dragons.
Well, Grand Dragon grinding as a tail was all this time.
And then with 7, I ended up watching the, of course, the streams with Beta.
Oh, wow. Christ. Hey, Blue Dot, thank you very much. 32 months, Jesus Christ. I still love the quote for you bring Vince to the Hojo fight in OG7 where he goes, wow, you're fucking nuts. You should have been the one in that coffin after all. Also, the cotton road trick, which I'm never not doing anymore because I need all the money. Once I learned about the cotton road trick, yeah, it's like money. I have it.
Cotton rope.
PS5 here.
The cotton rope trick is the easiest one in the game. You just buy 2 of the items that make up the cotton robes, and you sell the cotton robes. and
Yeah, you
just-
sell it at a profit, basically.
Yeah, and you just keep doing that.
Assuming you got some time to kill, obviously, because, you know, I don't really think Gil's a problem in 9.
It really isn't, unless you care that much about synthesis.
Yeah.
And then you gotta buy like 700 mithril weapons at Esto Gaza before they change their stock at this 3.
But having a good buffer is always nice.
How's everyone doing?
Are you okay? Did you pre-order some PS5s?
No, my GameStop is fully cleared out, and I found out how many PS5s we're getting for pre-order in my store.
How many?
Is it 10?
A whopping 2.
2?
Oh.
2?
Yeah.
2!
Oh, Christ. Oh, shit.
In reality,
Shibbity fucking Christmas, that hurt.
in reality, we're getting one because one of them is already mine.
I swear to God.
It's like,
and
I swear,
yet-
if you guys have not seen it yet, I highly recommend, because the upload won't be up on YouTube for a while, but check Session 1 of Sonic Heroes, because that went places. Like,
that was magical.
big. That was,
Oh
it was
god,
damn
that's
magical.
probably my new favorite stream. Like, I went back and rewatched the VOD like already 3 times, like in full.
I still love it too. It's stuck up on me. Oh Christ! Like,
Oh,
you stole,
shit.
Like you got, nah, I like oh Christ, but it's like oh Christ! Like you just dropped a cookie on the floor.
I mean, if we're going to be reheating old memes, you might as well put it in the microwave.
Hey,
Oh, wow. That was... Wow. Just ignore... You know what? I'm not even angry. I'm just...
he literally. Oh my God! You missed the form.
I'm still at work. I just stopped here to say hi.
Hi.
In that case,
Yo, I'll let that one live.
And, gentlemen, this is my friend, Matt. Hi.
just I was gonna say hi. All right, bye everybody.
That was like the equivalent of a cameo.
Let's see what Professor Matt has to say about it. Thanks, Professor Matt.
Dance, water, dance.
Other than my usual farts.
Yeah. This is it.
So I looked in the mirror one day and just had an epiphany. What if I tried talking through the other mouth?
Yeah.
I have
What?
2 mouths.
What? Oh, they're
Animators
both
on the
fucking
Sonic
dead.
model.
Oh, wow, that sucks. You know,
Oh, don't remind me of that Sonic model.
Just like, especially since I did a bunch of brawl hacking back in the day, he technically has 2 mouths on him, and it's really weird.
oh, that's right, yeah.
Wait, what?
Was that only for Sonic Lost World?
No, because I think Brawl did that too for him. What basically, if you don't know, in both Lost World and Brawl, Sonic technically his model has 2 mouths on it. However, it's usually an animator thing where they disable one of them to have the other one active. So turn them both on at the same time, and it's frightening.
Gotta go fast to escape the. Gotta go fast to escape the constant part of it.
Oh no, Lost World on PC is even worse. Because, like, before it got patched at the very least, it caused seizures.
The thing I learned that I don't like about that version is they totally removed circuses, so now you actually do have to animal grind in that version.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they also
And
lower
also
the,
changing the frame rate bugs
I forgot, did they lower the
engine.
thresholds for animals in the PC
They
version of the
did, but
game?
you still gotta grind.
You still have to
for
grind,
it.
yeah. It was pretty dumb. Well, the animal farmer shouldn't have just been the thing in the first place in Lost World.
Yeah.
But yeah, the changing the frame rate
Yeah,
will actually kind of break the game
really.
for whatever reason.
Really?
You can make the cyan laser wisp stop time indefinitely.
What?
All you gotta do is change the game to 30 FPS.
Yeah, I can't recommend the PC version of Lost World unless it's like unless you don't have a Wii U, which is also fair.
Yeah.
But the Wii U version is still the go-to one. I'm hoping Lost
So
World gets
Nintendo, when are you porting it to the Switch?
Yeah, I mean it's like I don't think it'd be any harm in porting it to the Switch. You still get to keep all the Nintendo DLC.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what makes that's what honestly makes that game better than it was.
Yeah.
What about Knights?
What
I like the on Steam version.
yeah, Knights is in
What about Knights?
It's Balan Wonderland now.
I thought that was Mighty
doing
Number
a little-
Knights.
Yeah.
I am gonna be doing a little.
Oh, that was good.
I am planning on doing like a little review series for it around the time Balan Wonderworld comes out, because now we got a release date. And I know one of the things I'm gonna specifically say, I'm gonna mention all the games that Knights cameoed in between the first one and the sequel, because it's like over 15 games, and I'm just like, you think Sega would have just pulled the trigger at that point on making a second game?
That is how risk averse is Sega at the moment.
Well, I mean, Sega right now is at least relying on a bunch of other series that aren't just Sonic, so.
Well, yeah. I
How
mean,
do we show
namely
that we care
Yakuza.
about this character without making a new game? Cameos.
Heart Racers?
Lots of cameos.
Heart Racers. I'm waiting for my. Well, technically, Yakuza does have pocket circuit racing, which I count as our go-kart minigame.
But it's better than go-karting.
It is when you get the right combination. When you don't, it sucks. But it is funnier to watch a grown Yakuza man beat the shit out of little kids at fucking street racing.
I mean, the kids deserved it too, but
They had it coming.
Dance, water, dance.
and I quote, "fucking kids."
That's rad.
All right, God of War Ragnarok.
Data boy? Hell yeah.
Doing the boss fight that should have
Mark
been
and I were
in the
talking about
original
something
game,
earlier.
like real talk.
Mark and I were talking about something earlier where like he posted like the image of the Omega symbol, the God of War symbol, basically.
Yeah.
And you know, just like he was pretty excited for it, and then someone like responds with 2022. I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sounds about
Like-
right, yeah.
Can I not be excited for it?
We
Well,
gotta survive.
lying about Metroid Prime 4 and Bayo 3, and like, God, those don't have any release window whatsoever.
No More Heroes 3,
Yeah.
Pikmin 4.
How about Donkey Kong Country 2 on the Switch? Which I still have to download for the record.
Yeah. Like, time for that. Because I also Picross games in there, and I'm excited for that one too. Though I look up, and then Japan got the first Fire Emblem, and it's one of those just like, man.
I'm surprised the next just doesn't have an attack called the Percolator.
No, but that should be his theme song now. Like he's just messing with his sitar, and the percolator just comes out of it.
Right.
That's amazing.
And then while that's happening, you're getting your ass kicked by a bunch of water balls. And Sephiroth, because he happens to be in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he is around here. Yeah.
Oh, it's the third Fire Emblem they got. Okay, my bad.
So, are we just gonna kind of gloss over the fact that
What?
Kratos' son already has a child?
Midgar Somer? Or was it no?
No, a
it's the
giant
giant
snake.
snake. It's the giant snake. Yeah.
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 I mean, I hope it was a
fellow-
beautiful birth.
Norse mythology really doesn't give two shits and a fuck about the whole age of consent thing.
Well, I mean, I know that before.
I'm not entirely familiar with Norse mythology.
Just look at Thor.
Yeah.
The Greeks were pretty bad about that too. Zeus. Why is it always the lightning ones?
The most unrealistic thing Disney ever did with Disney's Hercules is that they portrayed Zeus as a loving family man.
I know, right?
It's like you grow up with Disney's Hercules and you're looking at Zeus, you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then you go and read it and it's like, oh no!
Find this specific image of Disney Hercules for a while.
But imagine what it must be to be Zeus. Oh man, I've got the worst headache possible. Just make it stop. And then they're like, okay, let's take an axe to your forehead. And all of a sudden a baby pops out.
Right?
Here it is.
What did I do, gather? Oh shit! It's like, where's the showstopper? Where's the funny?
What?
Where's the funny thing?
Water.
I don't like the way that water's looking at me.
It's giving me the stink eye.
What the fuck?
Water.
I saw a Resident Evil is so fucking bad right now. It's just like, it's so weird that it looks so much like Castlevania.
All right, I was kind of thrown off that. I didn't think the water clones are already dead. Wow. All right.
What?
The water clone just kind of
whenever
vanished.
They're showing off 8.
Aw.
I thought it was 4 originally.
Yeah. Again, man,
'Cause,
I'm,
I mean,
I'm thinking
the
it's.
little
I
village-
think. I mean, obviously they're gonna tell something a little more. They're gonna go for the original direction and premise for 8, but I'm also thinking
Chris
it's just them,
Redfield punches werewolves.
yeah. they're using it as a basis to make that Resident Evil 4 remake because we already know it's coming. But
It's gonna be kind of redundant of that we're gonna have both 8 and the 4
yeah, but
remake.
but 8 is double than 4. You know, it's
8 is half of 4.
yeah.
I mean, 8 is twice
8
of 4.
is half the 4.
Numbers.
4 is half of 8. That's just like
4 is our
dyslexia.
best game.
Yeah.
Let's do it twice.
We already re-released it on everything. Do it again.
If 4 was so good, where's 4 2? Resident Evil.
Release
The
8.
Village.
Untitled Goose Game was good, and look, it got a game, Tooth. So, somebody made a fan edit of that with the SNK characters, and it was like Untitled Goose Game, and it's Keith Howard being a dick.
Ain't it a blast?
I never got that many reaction commands.
Because you usually kill him by now.
Well, checkmate.
Bubbles.
I thought you said buttholes.
Well, I mean, if you include Timmix and all of his clones.
What's that whole thing?
I don't know if that stunned attack from Stitch increases the revenge value, though.
Let's say it does.
I think it might, so it might be better just to hit him with a thunder or something. It does by 1.
1. Okay, with just 1, the entire attack?
I'm not sure. It might be 1 per hit. Possibly.
I'm surprised that they did not show off Skyrim for the PS5.
Give him time.
Yeah, give us some time.
I mean, at this rate, we can play Skyrim on our fucking Keurig, so.
Well, Skyrim on a pregnancy test.
The Skyrim on pregnancy test. Congratulations, Stuart. It's an orc. But can I run Crisis? There's actually a remake of Crisis in the works.
I got greedy.
And it's actually kind of difficult to run.
I think that's like its whole shtick at this point. You can't run it, but I bet you if you could, you would play a rather mediocre game.
No, that's one of the quality settings, though. Instead
Mediocre?
of having Ultra, it's called Can It Run Crisis.
Oh, God.
That's actually a quality setting in the game. And I think they showed it off with like a... I want to say it was the 3080, the new graphics card coming out, where they set it up to Can It Run Crisis on 4K, and it dropped the frame rate to like 22 FPS.
So the answer's no.
I'm amazed that Kingdom Hearts never did a Lilo and Stitch world. Not Lilo and Stitch, but they did do a Birth by Sleep. There is a world that stars Gantu in them.
Yeah.
Just deep space.
Because Japan does not like Lilo and Stitch. They like Stitch, they just do not like Lilo. Like
Really?
at all. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Makes me
Lilo
sad.
was
Like, I
awesome.
honestly think that's probably the best part of the movie is like the Lilo stuff.
It really is, especially when you got to see, especially in the animated series where Lilo threw hands with her bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You'll never be like your mom. And that, folks, is when the hands went flying.
So you have chosen death.
Catch his hand.
Remember
Christ
whenever
was poorly
Stitch
off-
teamed up with the American Dragon Jake Long?
Yes.
No.
Don't be
Because the weird Lilo and Stitch like crossed over with like literally every animated show Disney had just because they could, like throughout that time. I don't
crossed
know
over with
why
Proud
Lilo
Family.
and Stitch in particular.
Because the setting's awesome. And they were probably trying to milk it.
Well, no, it was like Lilo and Stitch go to other places. Like,
So you have
with
chosen these hands.
it.
I guess. Okay, so you're chosen to catch these hands. Okay, that's right. That's funny.
Dance, water,
They
dance.
crossed over with the Recess kids, which was the real shocker to me. Recess was fucking awesome.
Recess, Kim Possible, Proud Family, and American Dragon, I think, were.
Aren't you unable to save after beating Demix?
No.
You can save after beating
Yeah,
Demix.
that's the
No,
thing.
well-
That's the fucked up thing about this. This is
Yeah,
just getting
that-
through Demix. If I
that-
fuck up the Final Fantasy Gauntlet, I gotta do this again.
Yeah.
No, you can backpedal.
Water.
No, I think you go right into a cutscene.
I don't think you can because people
Yeah.
were warning us of that in chat earlier. So
Oh, shit.
Back off. Back off.
Oh.
Blue punch, Frankie.
I didn't know that Lilo and Stitch changed. Well, got a cut anyway.
What do you mean?
So it got cut, well, I guess modified after 9/11.
oh, yeah.
You stop taking damage after a while, though. I don't like that about that.
Yeah.
Why did he stop taking the damage?
Because I think it's
Well, it
just
could take a bit-
I think it's just a damage cap, or maybe I don't know. Because sometimes you'll take close to 2 bars, sometimes it'll stop.
That's bullshit.
That must have cost a lot to redo, though.
Oh yeah.
Especially for all that CG back then.
Oh. Yeah.
Stitch was originally in Al Qaeda. That's troubling. Troubling for me.
No, but they ran landing gear on a building.
Whoops.
Yeah, because Lilo and Stitch was affected by 9/11, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the
Yeah.
ending where, what's his face, the whale dude, was
Yeah.
chasing them, and,
Right.
and they were on the ship, they were originally in a Boeing 747,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whoops.
and they're flying around the city, not the mountainside.
Let's go.
And Stitch gets separated and became older though. Yeah. You got slime sore.
What's funny because I died as soon as Stitch showed up. Oh, you know, fuck you.
Damn.
Dance, water.
Damn. I hate
Yeah,
those
no,
red bastards
yeah.
for that reason.
Back off. Oh, it's over. It's over.
Honestly, the death count is so high now, I can't tell if you guys are talking about like my death count or like the next DC comic book. It's like issue number 396. God, this Demic storyline is going on forever.
Just keep
It's-
doing the same 5 pages over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, back off. Take this. Yeah. Back off.
Okay, big question here. what do you guys feel about $70 video games becoming the new norm?
I expected it, even though it doesn't have to be that way. But I just wholeheartedly expected it.
Yeah. I don't like.
We'll deal. We'll adapt.
I just hate that they're doing this on top of the microtransactions.
Yeah.
Just do
Yeah.
one or the other.
Well, wait, what was it? We're talking about like the base price being 70 now.
$70.
$70.
Yeah.
$70 reduce.
Especially because there's no sign of microtransactions, stuff like that, stopping. So
Yeah, like there's.
But we all had our chances to stop microtransactions, and we didn't. So
You had your chance and you failed.
oh Christ.
Oh shit. Staring at the
And someone just-
$69.99 MSRP.
And to the folks that say, well, it takes a lot to make modern games.
it really
Yes,
does.
it does take a lot to make them. But look at all the money they still make anyway. Look at Bobby Kotick, one of the most overpaid CEOs in the entire world,
Oh yeah.
who's so overpaid his own board of directors is trying to get him to cut his pay.
Macro transactions. Well, I mean that's the entire game purpose of a game purchase in a nutshell. So
Maxi transactions.
So, hey, Stitch! Ah!
Don't worry, it's only $70 minus the season pass.
Minus the season pass. Yeah, exactly. The money's not going to the people who actually make the game. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just fucking great.
Don't raise the minimum wage.
But raise the game price. Raise everything but the minimum wage. Therefore, and when you die, it's all your fault. Capitalism. It can't fail. It can only be failed.
Dance, water, dance.
You know, with the comment we made earlier, I just imagine now I want somebody for the art contest just to, if we have one for heroes, just some big scrolling through Twitter and just go, oh Christ.
Who voices Big the Cat nowadays?
It's not John St. John.
It's not
I
John.
heard
No,
he
he's
delivered
out doing it
forgot
for a
to
while.
vote.
Yeah.
Let
It's,
me,
it's like
And- And
Wasn't this
chat,
guy's
reminder, EA did not pay taxes at all, but they made millions in tax returns.
yes.
Let that sink in.
Oh, it's Kyle Hebert. Okay.
Yeah, Kyle Herbert.
Water. Water, dance. Yeah. This is it.
Let's talk capitalism while playing a game featuring Disney. I'm
I
down with
expect
it.
no less.
We're playing the game featuring Disney, therefore we can't talk about capitalism. I am intelligent.
Curious.
Buy tickets to Disney World today.
Make me.
Okay. Give me a wallet.
My reflect. My reflect wasn't going off.
Hey kiddies, there's a 16 demo.
What happened to your reflect?
Well, John, you would have had Reflect if you went and bought tickets to Disney World. Sure, there's a pandemic, but still pay for your tickets.
Let's not talk about Mulan, Jet. I don't want to.
No.
Dance,
I don't want to give
Well,
that movie. I don't want to give that movie any attention.
Long story short, trades one fuck up for another.
Yes.
We're gonna do away with the cartoon dragon. Okay, now we're gonna make Mulan a wuxia heroine with an ancient bloodline that actually takes a shit on one of the main points of Mulan.
The only positive I'll say is that Disney is losing some hardcore money with it, and I'm hoping that that makes them stop at this point.
Nope.
What?
It
Never-
won't, 'cause Disney has way too much in their bank. Like, I don't think they're really going to do it.
They right now are currently losing like over 190 million on that movie.
They don't care.
Which they'll recover easily from, because they own so much now. Which is depressing to think about, but that's just the way it is.
We own what's left of the world, cocksuckers. Better enjoy your time on it now before the planet blows up.
And that planet and that planet's explosion will be in the shape of Disney, of Mickey's head, basically.
No, of Disney's head.
At Disney's head. Yeah. Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Disney will lose $190 million and not even realize it.
Exactly. It's like Ted Turner when he fucked up with when they fucked up with WCW. I
Or
have money out.
Bezos when he's like, I can't remember whenever I lost $30 million. What
Bezos is like.
do you mean you can't remember?
That's because Bezos is like fucking Ed Wunsler from the Boondocks. I wake up every morning with one foot on the ground and the other up the ass of a 12-year-old Filipino girl. Bezos could literally end world hunger and probably come out with more money for it, and it's just, nope, I gotta hoard all the dollars like a dragon and its rubies. I did a 100% speedrun of Mega Man X4 0 in 57 minutes. Darling, I went to work today.
Congrats.
I went to work today.
I paid a bill.
Hey, Bill.
Don't remind me.
It's like,
Don't.
hey man, like there are days where like there are days where it's like, all right, gonna pay the Pico. Nice. I did the adult thing today. All right, time to take the rest of the day off. Time to take the rest of the day off.
That is peak ADHD in a nutshell. You do the task you put off for 6 weeks, and you're done in like 15 minutes. You learn nothing from it, and you're back, and you'll do it again next time it rolls around.
Pays the one bill. Oh, that took a lot out of me. I'm gonna call it day.
I look at what's left in my fucking wallet, and I'm like, yeah, that did take a lot out of me.
That was a test of mental fortitude I just experienced.
I just find it depressing that most of my bills are AT&T, so a good chunk of my check is just going back into the company that's paying me. I'm a slave to my own company.
Crash 4, yay or nay? Yay. I'm looking forward to it.
Didn't China dislike the original Mulan? Correct, they did not.
They did not like it.
They also did not like the remake either.
Yeah.
Oops.
Which remake?
You're massively fucked up there. Take the bill.
Oh Christ. That's me looking at my electric bill during the summer.
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of lost track of the on the water clothes. All right, this is gonna be my last thing because I do have to get out of here. It's close to 7 o'clock. After this, we can. Well, no. As soon as I get out here, I'm probably gonna have Ray screaming in my ears like, "Here, we need to do this." I was like, "Shut up, Ray. I ain't ass, man."
Dance, water, dance. Let's go.
Yeah, there will be a sub night tomorrow after Derek's Metro. After we premiere part 2 of Derek's Metroid movie.
What are you gonna play for it?
I'm thinking either Among Us if we can get it to work, or we'll just go to Fall Guys again.
Among Us is really easy to set up. Mainly, you got to use the European and Asia servers because the American ones, for whatever reasons, don't function well.
Because America's network infrastructure is total fucking ass.
Even though it's made by Americans, but all right.
Yeah, but the game was made by Americans, but the servers were not. So.
Exactly. Well, yeah, it's just America's network infrastructure is total fucking ass. If you want the best internet performance, live in Korea.
Hey, you missed an E in M. Metelli there, JC, so now it's M. Metley. I like it.
Oh, right. Shit, it's a Persona 5 reference. I love
it. So, yeah, we're going to be calling it a wrap here because I got to head to the charity meetup. And so by the time next week, we should have a more concrete strat because I can see how this strat works. I just have to fucking read Demix better and pepper in some more attacks in between reflects and not spam reflect too early. That was the thing that fucked me over. Or we can just learn the other strat that Pat was talking about earlier with we use more than one Trinity. The problem is that the damage caps after a certain point because I think of revenge values. So if we can repeat the Trinity thing on the second round of water summons, maybe we can win the fight that way. But then it's also a matter of doing the Final Fantasy Gauntlet and then not die from that. Otherwise, we got to do.
Or you could just not get hit.
Yeah, maybe I can just not die. You know,
that's asking too much of me.
I refuse to bend to the will of the people. So that's it. Thanks you. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Again, tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. EDT is when we're going live. Derek and I are going to get ready to premiere part 2 of his Metroid movie storyboard. And 4:30 we go live because Derek likes to host a little Q&A for that. 5 o'clock the movie will premiere, and if you can't make that, the movie will go live on YouTube at 6 p.m. EDT over on my YouTube page. Hope you guys look forward to the next Versus video. That's good for the weekend, and just keep going and keep doing things. And I appreciate you guys for hopping by and for your continued support. That said, let's find someone to raid real quick before we head off.
So
Mine
as far
costs-
as the movie, I'm already subbed. Do I have to pay an additional $30 for it?
Yes.
Dang it.
Hey, Anton's currently doing
Oh, is Ant
Mario
on? Let's go raid on.
Yes.
Let's go raid Ant Dude.
Yeah.
Is it just Ant Dude?
Let me check. I literally just closed Twitch just to pull it back up. Antdude 92.
Ant Dude 92. Okay.
What's the hashtag?
What is the hashtag? Oh, there's Will It Breed.
Dance for the dance.
I like Will It Breed. All right, let's do Will It Breed. It's a
All
great
right.
game. Only because I know him, so hopefully he'll get it. But
He's so lost.
yeah, I know. All right, guys, have a good
Gonna
night.
look at that.
I'll see you tomorrow in the evening for Metro movie and for Sub Night. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. That's Discord.